Hello, this is the TradeSite US Stocks, Futures, and Forex Market Preview for Thursday the 9th and Friday the 10th of December 2021. As usual, we typically don't do a market preview for Fridays. I don't think this one will be any different given the fact that this is quarterly futures contract roll Thursday and Friday. Usually, so we're going to be moving from the current Z21, that's the December futures contracts, to the H22s, that's the March 2022 contracts. Money will start to move out of the Decembers on Thursday, and by Friday it'll all be in the H's. And usually when that happens, a lot of the bigger players step aside a little bit while they let the money shift, because the technicals are a little bit different, the numbers are a little different. So we'll see what we get. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract. This is the daily chart of the broad market in futures form, and as you can see, pretty flat day. Actually, the last 2 days have been a waste of time, especially the bulk of them. We'll look at the intraday action in a little bit, but let's go through the main daily charts. Crude oil up a little bit to 73.06, but still well off the highs of the year. Gold down $2.80, still well off of the highs of the year. The S&P ended up closing up 14 late in the day, a little push. NASDAQ 100 up 68, also a late day little push. Just puts us kind of, where we were a month and a half ago. SOX down 24 after its big breakout day on Tuesday. The biotech's up 56. This is bouncing off the lows. I mean, we just swept the lows, basically the lows of the year, right? Yeah, the lows since January of the biotech index, and came back a little bit over the last 2 days. Russell 2000 up 17 and change, almost 18. The Dow is up 35. We don't generally care much about the Dow, obviously. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, down $2.61, so bonds down, rates up, although we're still back near the highs. Advanced decline ratio in the NASDAQ was positive at 1451, and on the New York it was positive at plus 762. The trend closes at 0.89, puts the 10-day moving average at 1.11. NASDAQ volume 4.6 billion shares. Not very interesting overall. The VIX closes at 1990. That's down $1.99 on the VIX after being all the way up to 34 the other day. Apple up $3.90. New closing highs on Apple. Amazon down 13 cents. Facebook up $7.75. Google up $18.34. Goldman Sachs down $2.79. Netflix up $2.50. Tesla up 17.21. Zoom up $5.80. So there's not COVID or not COVID. It's not a COVID versus non-COVID stock situation right now. And Peloton up $4.13. Bitcoin at 50,000. All right, let's take a look at the intra-week action, intraday action here, the first couple days here. So, back on Monday, obviously, a little up day after the sell-off last week, and then Tuesday, the big gap up and push higher for about an hour, and then ever since then, just dead flat. Matter of fact, look at the Comer count. It took us all the way until we had up to 11 Tuesday morning. We got to 12 Wednesday morning, and the 13 in the afternoon, and then just at the end of the day in aftermarket, we pushed through that. But look how flat that is. Other than that gap up in first hour, which is a about an 80-point run on the ES, then it's just dead flat for the last 2 days. So big waste of time there. Nasdaq side not much different. Also very flat overall. So we can't really do much for that. In terms of economic data coming out for the rest of the week here, we've got at least here in the U.S. The weekly initial and continuing jobless claims numbers at 8:30. Final wholesale inventories at 10. Natty gas at 10:30. 30-year bond auction at 1 o'clock. That's all on Thursday. And on Friday, we've got the CPI. That's one of our big ones. Every month at 8:30 Eastern. Preliminary University of Michigan sentiment at 10 a.m. And the federal budget balance at 2. So that's what's left for the week. But again, the focus is what? It's the quarterly futures contract roll, and then next week we've got triple expiration for options and everything that goes with it. Charts as usual brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading week to Thursday, Friday.